Hi, Maria Savio. So I just wanted to share with you a concept about how sometimes people experience life. And when life happens, they consider that the event that happened as a gain or as a loss. And when they consider it as a gain, it triggers excitement. And if it triggers a loss, then in many occasions, it triggers fear as the main emotion. And then going a little further, when they consider if they deserve it, they consider, yes, I deserve the gain, and then they'll experience happiness. If they consider that they didn't deserve this gain, they might experience sadness. And on the other side, when something happens and it's a loss, and we initiate, or the emotion of fear arises, then we think of it as, did I deserve this? Is this something that happens in life? And in some cases, we take responsibility and we feel sadness. Sometimes we feel sadness because we failed, and sometimes we feel sadness because this is how life can be. If we feel that we didn't deserve the loss, that's when you get into the territory of anger. And so if you consider that sometimes the anger that you experience, at some level, you're losing something, whether it's respect for your time, respect for your person, respect for your boundaries, or if it triggers a past event memory, and it has to do with maybe, again, you respect of who you are, respect for you as a person, your boundaries, then anger is triggered. And it helps to know why you're being triggered, but sometimes we can't remember what happened, especially, before 4 years old. We don't remember. And because we don't remember, it's hard to say, oh, this triggers me. And so we do have to look back and see, well, what are the things that triggered me? But we may not get to the root cause of why you're triggered. And in some cases, it's not necessary. It's only necessary to know what's causing the continuing anger outburst. You don't have to have a memory associated with why you get angry. But if you're having a hard time trying to figure out what your triggers are, if you use this scale of gain and loss and see what it was that triggered you, if it was a fear, and then you were triggered where you feel like you lost something, and then anger was triggered. In some cases, you might have that anger because you don't want to feel that sadness. And when you resolve your anger, you might experience a little sadness for what has passed. But over time, that sadness is replaced by the joy and self-respect and the love that you start to build for yourself. And then you can build on that, build on creating your boundaries, build on satisfying whatever it is that needs to be satisfied, the emotion that was not given to you, the attention that you might not have received, the respect that you might not have received, the threats that you may have experienced as a child that kept you alert and ready for a fight. Some people are set into this fight or flight, and they're constantly ready for a fight, and so it's easy for you to be triggered. But if you have a problem trying to figure out what triggers me, you can refer back to this and say, oh, did I lose something? What is it that I lost? Consider if you lost something, if you're having a hard time identifying what it is that's triggering you, what it is that's causing your anger. Anyway, if you have any questions, you need any assistance, please feel free to reach out to me, and I hope you have a great day.